outside the Foresight building in Grimsby. Foresight is a charity that helps the sensory impaired, the physically disabled and older people. I've come to talk to Bev Milson, who is the coordinator for the befriending scheme, to find out what it's all about.
Feasibility study was done throughout North East Links, looking at people who needed a little bit of help and support with their daily living skills. And it was found there was a gap there where people needed just 2, 3, 4 hours per week help in supporting with the daily living skills. So that is really how it came about. The clients come to me through North East Lincolnshire Council, sorry. They come through to me, I go out and see the client, talk about what they want, what sort of service they want, whether it's somebody to take them shopping, somebody to read the mail to them, take them out for a walk, anything that's going to help them with their quality of life that isn't home care or personal care. So it may be that also should say the befriending service runs totally on volunteers, so that the volunteers that we put in place, maybe the client wants to be taken shopping, so I have to make sure the volunteer can drive to enable that to go ahead. Anybody over the age of 18 who is blind, visually impaired, who wants help with daily living skills and they're not in receipt of other care packages, then they are entitled to our service. It's all about independent living. So if we can keep our older people out of care homes, residential homes, by providing this service, then we're doing something good, aren't we? And the service, what we've got is very successful. We've been running for 1.5 years now, and what I try and do is identify the clients with the volunteers. So hopefully we get the right match there. And what I found, that the client volunteer build up such a rapport, such a friendship, it goes on, you know, and that's what we want. It's nice to have something in common, something that they can talk about, something that they can relate to. It's just so successful. There's a minimal cost that's connected to this service. It comes because the council fund us to deliver this, it comes under the council's fairer charging policy, which is £2.5p, and that's per session, not per hour. So if you think a session can be up to 4 hours, that is the maximum any client can have. So £2.5p for 4-hour service, you can't really go wrong with that, can you?
Are there any other schemes like this nationally?
There's 1 or 2 that I know of, but for blind visually impaired people, I do believe this is the only one. We rely totally upon volunteers for this service. If we didn't have the volunteers, the befriending service would not run at all. So I'm always on the lookout for new volunteers, always doing volunteer recruitment campaigns. Wherever I go, even socially, I'm talking to people about volunteering and what benefits and opportunities that can bring. I do think the befriending service has been running for 1.5 years now. We just need the service to continue. You know, we're funded by North East Links Council. The service is successful. The success of what we've got is a massive achievement, and just may long it continue.
Thank you, Bev.
Okay.
Well, I was originally introduced to Linda Clark when I became difficult with my sight, and I was referred to her from the hospital originally, and as time went by, she did ring me up and say this scheme was going to be put into operation. And I can only say that I'm very pleased, you know, that it's all worked out. It's mainly a grocery service for me, and because of the fact that I can't drive myself and I have transport with the service, I can go to the supermarket, get what I want, and it's done in one job, and it's very, very handy. It's really wonderful. So I say the service is wonderful. What more can I say?
You've seen how the befriending scheme can help people with their shopping and everyday things. If you know anyone who would benefit from this scheme or would like to be a volunteer, you can contact Foresight on 269 666. Goodbye. Come on.